So a lot of people have been wondering about the new Annex and tent that Smittybilt has. So they revised the Annex. This is for the XL series tent. So let me walk you through that and show you ins and outs of that. So to start off with, there's the Annex itself on there. And the main difference between the new Annex and the old one is that the old one did not have a floor, and I think they changed some of the doors on it. So let me show you that. So you can see on there the whole Annex is pretty well attached and pretty well sealed as well. So it's sealed except for 2 spots, one here and one on the front side. And so it zippers on there, and it's got the little slots and everything for tent poles. And what I do like is on the tent itself, it's got a double zipper, so the screen comes off or rolls up, and then there's another outside screen just like this, so that way you have complete privacy. And go ahead and zipper that up. So to start off with, the tent attaches on the middle part of the tent, and it slides into the rail. So you've got kind of a little channel piece here, and it slides in. And then once it's there, it hangs there by this side. And then from there, you take a zipper and you zipper from here and you go all the way around. And then you end up right over here. Now, I will admit, at first I thought they didn't sew everything properly because there's a gap, but this was done on purpose, and that is for the tent pole so it can go through and help hold the window open. So that's how the tent works on that. And the bottom is a full regular, bottom. So it should be very resistant to bugs and other critters and everything getting in. And the other cool thing is this does zipper off. So this whole black bottom piece does zipper off. And so you can take that off if, you don't want it on there for some reason, or to, make it easy to clean out and that kind of thing. Space inside the Annex is actually pretty good. You could fit an air mattress down here very easily, and we just kind of threw our stuff in the corners. I did not stake down the Annex, but it does have little stake attachers, so that way you can make sure that the bottom really stays down. And the only thing in here that I don't like too much is, depending on the height of your truck or what you have it mounted on, the ladder goes pretty close to the outside edge, but we had no problem climbing in and out. It just, if the wind was blowing, it might kind of blow in a little bit, but otherwise it was really good. And then the tent itself obviously is up on the top. And we'll climb up the ladder here. I will say, in my kind of assembly video, they have drunk like 4-year-olds assembling this and drilling the holes. And so the holes that they originally had drilled for the ladders were all over. And in fact, on here, you can see when they're trying to drill, the drill bit moved a little bit. And so it, scraped along on there. Not a huge deal, but it was one of those things I had to go through and assemble myself, and re-drill holes to make sure that they were nice and even. And then on the inside, it does come with this foam mattress. I think they say it's like 60 millimeters or something like that. So, just over 2 inches. But based on people on the forums and Facebook groups, everybody recommended grabbing an additional pad. So I did grab a 2-inch memory foam pad, and it does close up inside the tent along with 3 sleeping bags. However, I will say it's pretty tight. But these sleeping bags are rated for like -20, so they're pretty thick sleeping bags. And after sleeping in here, it's been pretty warm. Granted, at night it was only getting down to about 50 or so, so it really wasn't all that cold. But these sleeping bags were a little bit too thick. I think if I had thinner sleeping bags, it would fold up just a little bit easier. I can get the tent closed and folded and cover on, but it does take a little bit of pushing and kind of cinching the thing down, which Smittybilt does not recommend, because if you continue to cinch down the tent too much, it could bend or tweak something. But tent inside room has been fantastic. There was 3 of us sleeping in here, 2 adults and a child. We had plenty of room. everybody slept really well. This is the best sleeping actually that we've all had in a while. It was awesome not having to wake up to air mattresses that were deflated or, you know, sliding around. It seems like the memory foam mattress really helps kind of stick to the sleeping bag, but a massive improvement over a regular, you know, sleeping bag on an air mattress or that kind of thing. And the other nice thing is that when we pack up, being able to fold up everything in here with except the pillows was really nice, because then you don't have to try to roll up sleeping bags and deflate mattresses and fold things up perfectly. It's just, you know, take all the pillows out, grab your belongings, and then I fold the sleeping bags and then the mattress, and then the whole tent just folds up perfectly. And the other thing that I did do is I added an LED strip on the top. Now, Smittybilt does give you like a little LED strip, but one, people are saying it's ultra bright, and two, they've got Velcro, so the Velcro would attached to right here. So I didn't necessarily like that location. I wanted something a little bit more permanent and maybe adjustable. And so I got this LED strip off of Amazon. Right now I just have it double-sided taped and zip tied, which you can see the zip ties on there. But the cool thing is I've got a dimmer for it, and so you can adjust the power obviously. So if you're just kind of relaxing up here and you don't want it too bright, you can have it low. But then we played a board game up here last night and we had it on medium and it was more than plenty. And if you turn it on high, it's like ultra bright in here. So super cool addition to that and pretty easy to do. After going through and sleeping in it a couple nights, I'm still gonna do a couple more things. I wanna try to add maybe some, you know, sort of outdoor carpet or something on the ladder pieces itself, so that way when you're stepping on there in the middle of the night, it's not too harsh on your feet. And maybe even add a little bit of some sort of glow strip or something, so that way you can see the stairs on here, because at nighttime it can get pretty dark, of course. But overall, we're really happy with this Smittybilt tent and Annex, and look forward to using it more. And based on the reaction from the wife and kids, they'll be really happy to go camping because it's comfortable, and because it's off the ground, it stays cleaner, and just overall really positive experience. And of course, I'll update as I go through and add more you know, stuff on there, whether it's lights or extra screws or straps and that kind of thing. But overall, really happy with it, and we'll probably try camping a couple more times with it before I make any big changes, other than, you know, small lights and that kind of thing. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be going over more camping stuff and more of our gear, and I'll see you in the next video.